Yeah. So welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of our monitor handling training whatnot video we've got. If you haven't seen part 1, we would suggest going back and watching that before you watch this, because in this video, as you can see here with Rory, aka Dragon Training Petting Zoo, we'll be doing a bit more hands-on today with the monitors. Those who don't know.
This is a ridgetail monitor or a Varanus acantharus.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep, or an Aki.
An Aki, or a Ridge.
So the easiest way to tame these guys up is you just hold them by the tail. When you pick them up, you don't hold them around the body, you can hold them by the tail. They use the tail to wedge into rocks, and it makes them feel secure, makes them feel at home. So if you hold them to the tail, they feel secure. If you don't hold them to the body, they don't feel like they're trapped. So that's generally the simplest way to train them. It's not a way to train them so that they climb up onto you, but it's a way to get them used to being handled. This one's very used to it.
They're a great starter monitor, aren't they?
Awesome animals.
And this is a full-size female, isn't it?
Pretty much. Like they might grow a little bit bigger, but this one's probably not going to grow much bigger. Like this is about 8 years old.
Yeah, and that's why they're a good starter as well, because that's fully sized. Like I think I've seen one a bit bigger, like the males. They get a little bit more size to them, but it's not that much bigger.
It's more bulky than anything.
So that's why they're such a good start-off monitor.
Would have grabbed the male out, but he's sitting in his own poop at the moment, so it's getting a bit gross.
Yeah, you don't want a bit of monitor shit on you this early in the video.
It's very smelly. Yeah.
That's what the thing is. That's what they do in the wild.
Yeah. Just gotta watch these stuff because there's burrows all over the place.
Didn't you trip in one or some shit? I've never had a fucking Spencer's do that shit.
See, that's what I'm saying.
They're all blind. So this is a nice yellow one, but we're going to put him on the ground and see what he does, eh? He'll probably run at you guys now. He is not a happy chappy, this guy. Ooh.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get bit.
Send him over to Rory and be like, yeah. Man, but look at it, like, this is a good, like, example. It's a Spencer's, yes. It's all huff, it's all puff. There you go over there a bit, Kai, so you can get him. But, so he's all huff and puff. But has he bit Rory? No. Did he bite me? No, he clawed me a little bit.
He lunged at you and he missed you by this much.
Yeah, but he did have a mouth open. It was all,
he did.
It was a defensive. It was
the mouth was wide open.
Nah, he's fine. What? There we go. Oh, he's climbing him. Hand there?
No, mate. Just don't bite me nads.
Oh, that makes for good footage. Oh, so, this,
Spencer's monitor attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Could be like part 2 of,
Actually, this would be great. Now you got him. So tell me, Rory, so this one's a bit less tame.
Yeah, we don't work with our Spencers too much. We will do, but we just been working on our hatchy lacies and water monitors and stuff. So
yep.
This one's also been a troubled eater a lot of the time as well. So it's doing really well outside, but inside it just wasn't eating properly. Outside with the sun, we've got the heat inside there, but it works a lot better.
and here's one that's a bit more tame, eh?
Yeah, it's a bit more relaxed, that one.
So
that's the thing, like these guys, like he will lunge at your mouth open as like a bluff and stuff, and they can nip you from that, and that's probably the nip that you don't want to get rather than a bite.
The bloody claws.
Yeah, they got sharp claws.
for digging.
All block.
So I'm gonna put this guy back in here, and he might cut. There you go. All right.
And
this one's actually one that's likely to poop on you too.
But there you go. So you've seen how it tried to run away from you, this one though. So is that typical Spencer's attitude?
Well, the
would
other
you
one,
say?
the other one is as well. Like even though they'll charge at your mouth open, they're not, while they're holding you, they're going to run away. It's all just a bluff. So you still can get munched by it, and even when they're lunging at your mouth open, you can still cop a nasty slice with it. So when you say they're uninclined to bite, it's not something that really means anything, because you can actually get a worse.
Anything can bite
nip.
it.
Yeah, anything can. Yeah.
And you're going to get a worse nip from a lunge slice than
It's
you are
more-
from an actual bite.
If you're scared you're going to get bitten,
Yeah.
then you shouldn't
There we
own
go,
these
that
animals.
just shows off the claws after having them on me for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
So
they've got
and
some
this-
sharp claws.
And this guy's, or this girl, supposedly they're all
All
girls,
females.
All females. This one's a year older than the previous one, so size-wise, it's about how much you feed them, I guess. And this is what you want with the monitor, I guess.
Especially a Lacey.
But you see that twitch there?
Mm.
That's what we're talking about with like the twitchy behaviour. And
They're kind of constantly on edge, eh?
yeah.
There it is. She just shits all over you.
Usually doesn't do that. The hardest thing is actually getting it off, because it's sitting on your back and I don't want to pull it off. So I kind of angle to.
And what do you, I've know you said in the past to us, what do you usually watch out for when they're on your back like that, when they start like nuzzling you, so to speak?
Well, this one only really, it's the tongue flick, short tongue flicks, and the nose starts going in. So long normal tongue flicks is fine, but the short ones mean they're thinking there's either food, or this one usually is just thinking this is a comfortable smell, and usually it'll start to do that, and then it'll try to actually dig into me because it's thinking this is a good spot to lay its eggs.
Oh, okay then.
Just
because she's so comfortable with you.
Yeah, she's so comfortable, and she feels the warmth of my body temperature
Yep,
seems to be a good place to lay, and the smell, and so she just.
It's like, yes, this is warm. It smells safe. Let's just pop some
Yeah.
eggs on him.
So if it's not in the time when she's going to lay eggs, she never gives it a problem. But when she's getting close to laying eggs, she does try to actually lay on me or climb down my shirt.
Yeah.
or something
Oh,
like
yep,
that.
yep. Like she's trying to do now.
Yeah.
Is that something people should be watching out for when she's trying to get down your shirt?
Well, when they're at this age, they're like when they're this like used to it's pretty
Yep.
fine. The male is he's still getting there. Like he's pretty chill, but
Probably get some of the male.
I'll come in.
Yep.
He's pretty chill, but he's
It's a male, so you gotta
oh,
watch out regardless.
it's just we've got to do a lot of work still on him.
Yep.
Like that's pretty chill for a male.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But males and females, like our Parenti is a male, and it's really chill. It's just we've put less work into him than we have into her, and
Yeah.
he's been less inquisitive. He's more interested in her.
Yep.
But saying that, he's at a point where I can pick him up and move him about and give him a chin scratch, and he'll occasionally climb up onto me if it's.
Yeah, I
if
have
it's,
seen before where you've had both of them on you, or just the male.
both
So
of them, but it's just whether he's inquisitive enough and feels like
in
it.
saying that, like the female, every time I'm getting close to her, she's just always watching the camera.
Yeah,
Like she's always watching what's going on and just looking to
she's still not
see what's happening.
she's still not used to other people as much and other
Yep.
movements.
It's kind of a good thing though as well. Like you want them calm, but you don't want them that calm that anyone could just walk in, and you don't want to risk that as well.
Yeah, well, it's like it's a different level to get to. It's like you can always work on them and get them more relaxed and more used to it. But this is why I like Lacey's as the best ones to train up, because they're that inquisitive. I walk into the enclosure, she comes up and she climbs up and she just wants to hang there. And you get any other monitor and
Like your Parenti, he'll constantly be climbing all over you and walking around.
When the Parenti was younger, he would climb up on me a little bit.
Yeah.
He was a bit big for it now.
Yeah,
But yeah, he'll wander about and he's a bit more inquisitive, whereas this girl just wants a good basking spot.
Well, that would be you.
That's it.
Hence the reason you've got the nickname the tree.
Yep, nice up there on the back there.
Yeah, it climbs up you, about the same level as a tree, sits there for a few hours. Rory gets his tan on.
Yeah.
Go from there. All right, so we'll just get a close-up of this first, and then we can go into detail on what that thing is behind you in a minute, once we go over this big nugget just here. Alrighty, so whenever you're ready, man.
Alright, so this is our male parenti, and it's 5.5 years old. He does our shows, so when we do shows, we'll take him to birthday parties, we'll take him to preschools, schools.
And do you just want to say like what sort of shows you do?
We do everything from fairs to markets to pubs, clubs to birthday
So you
parties,
cover pretty much
preschools.
everything with the mobile zoo side of things.
Yeah, everything is better with reptiles. So
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
and
Is he going to try to get out of
yeah,
here?
you might wonder. He's very curious. So we've had this one since the hatchie, and this one, the technique used to get this one initially tame was basically I would sit there with the door on the enclosure, because initially they're only about this big, so we had it in an enclosure
Little.
that was about 1.20 meters long by 50 by 50, and I would sit there with the door open about this much, just the width of my hand, put my hand in there like that, and this one and its cage mate would, like, sometimes I'd be sitting there for 15 minutes to half an hour, and eventually they'd come up, they'd lick the hand, they'd go off, they'd wander about, and eventually they'd get used to it and want to explore outside, and they'd have to smell my hand to actually come outside. And then
Yeah,
they'd
to
climb
just
up.
get further than that initial, here's my hand,
Yeah.
let's get past that stage now.
And that was the technique used with this one, and then once they got used to that, and they got used to my smell, and they got used to the fact they had to climb up and jump out, then I'd start taking it outside and sitting on the shoulder and letting it move about, and then there's all different processes like getting them used to being touched on, like little claws, like you want to kind of touch them all over once they're a bit more used to things and move them about and everything.
Now let's just go on about this little plaque you've got behind you as well. I just want to explain what this is all about.
Yes, this is the award we got for Best Lizard in Show at the Penrith Reptile Expo.
Now we actually done a video on the Penrith Expo a few videos ago as well, to anyone that missed it or just wants to see what an Australian reptile expo or show is like. But yeah, who was it from again?
Dave Kaufman.
Yeah, so he's also got a pretty big YouTube channel as well, so definitely go check him out.
Yeah.
And I think him and the other YouTubers that were there were all pretty much impressed with Big Slice here, weren't they?
Yeah, and we were stoked to get the award.
Yeah. It's
really
really
nice bunch of
cool.
guys.
Yeah, really good bunch of guys as well, and they were loving it, all from America, and we all had a few good conversations with them, and yeah, from what they were all saying, they just loved it here.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so that's the end of this video today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and here we are in this enclosure. It's the last monitor, but unfortunately he is in that log down there. It's Merton's water monitor. Big male, isn't it?
Male, yep.
Big male.
Pop some big pennies.
So we can't get him out because, as we were saying in the last video about hollow logs, they're great, they're good for the animal, but when you're trying to work with them and trying to get them out, it just does not work so much for us.
Especially when they're right over the...
Yeah, over that side there. Picking up more sludges to this guy, I tell ya.
Actually,
But,
grab the turtle.
Yeah, nah, the turtle's not gonna. Nothing's gonna work today with him. But as we're saying, like we're finishing up today. Thanks for letting us see your mobile zoo. And once again, Dragon Training Mobile Zoo, not petting zoo, because he will get a bit angry if you go too much with it. But yeah, definitely go check his socials out. He's got Instagram, he's got Facebook, YouTube, you name it. If you're local or in the Sydney area, hit him up. He does birthday parties, functions, you name it. So go check him out, go check out his page. And he is a bit of a cooked zookeeper, as we've noted in the past. But yeah, so thanks guys.